back to my channel. Woo! Hi everyone, I actually really missed you guys. I decided to post a video. I wasn't even going to film a video, and then suddenly I was like, okay, let's decide what kind of a video I want to shoot. And yesterday I posted something on my story saying that if there's something you'd like to know about me, you can ask me those questions and I'll talk about myself, because I know that I kind of haven't introduced myself properly on YouTube. And also, as you can see, I have straight hair today because I cut bangs, and because of the humidity they decided not to be the way that I want them to be. But it's fine. I'm sorry if sometimes I'm looking at the camera and sometimes I'm looking at another place, which is I'm kind of filming with an iPad today, so sometimes I remember that I have to look at the camera to be able to see kind of you guys, to make that connection. But at the same time, sometimes I can't help it, but I just look at the whole picture of me talking to see whether everything's going fine or not. So yeah, okay. Today I decided to post a video about myself, to talk to you guys about what I do, who I am, and some things about me that will help you get to know me better. So I posted a question kind of poll to see whether people were interested and whether they wanted to ask some questions, but there was almost no question. There was only one from one of my lovely friends, and I'm very, very happy about that too. So that's why I decided to kind of prepare the questions myself, one, and then also have that one question answered that was posted by one of my friends, and also to have a couple of interesting questions that I found on Pinterest, and I was very, very interested to answer them. And actually I just took a look at them. I didn't think of answers as such, and you'll see that, because I wanted it to be kind of a genuine interview like thing and get to know session, because I feel like that's always a better way to get to know a person, because it feels so genuine. It feels like you're literally having that conversation at that moment. It's not like something written and then prepared on a piece of paper. Oh my god, the sun's back! Yay! I wanted to kind of film a sunny video, but the sun decided to hide whenever I started filming, so it's back, and you see why I decided to switch my location, because it's very sunny here and I love the sun. Okay, so okay, let's start from my name. My name is Laura, but I go with the name Love or Runaway for my writings, and I'll talk about that in another video. I actually think that that would be a great idea to film another the next video on that topic, because I think that's kind of interesting. And so I'm 22 years old. I graduated last year. My major was English and communications, and now I am working in two places, and I'm also studying. So I'm working in the first place that I'm working is I'm working as a corporate affairs coordinator. It seems like it is kind of the foreign affairs of the company. When people are coming to the office to have tours, I'm the one doing that, some administrative work, a little bit of everything. So I guess that's why I really like my job, because you get to do a couple of things and you don't always stick to the same things. Like every day is different. You get different emails, different requests, and there's always something interesting to do. And I am a person who gets bored very easily, because whenever something's happening in my life and it's like monotonous, just the daily routine, I'm like, okay, I have to change something. So with this job, it's totally the case. You don't even have to do that, because it changes every day. The second place that I'm working is I'm working online, so that's where I'm teaching English to Armenians across the world. So it differs. Like there are students that I teach essay writing, and there are students that I teach just English grammar and stuff, and then speaking skills. So yeah, that's that. And also I'm taking courses, online courses at the UCLA. I'm kind of trying to finish a program which is called Certificate in Editing and Publishing, because that's where I want to go in the future. my short-term dream is becoming an editor. Saying short-term is kind of, again, overqualifying myself because I'm not an editor yet, but I really want to be. But the first step is kind of becoming a good editor, and then my long-term dream is becoming a writer. And I don't think you will be shocked or surprised by that, because I write on a daily basis for you and for myself and post it on Instagram. And yeah, that's that. I think that's the basic information that you need to get a kind of understanding what kind of a person I am, what I'm doing. So I probably also have to talk about my hobbies, which I didn't even plan to talk about, but yeah. So my hobbies are, I really like singing, I really like dancing. For the past like 2 years, I've been in love with photography, so I'm taking pictures too of nature, of clouds. And that's one thing that you should know about me, that I'm in love with the clouds, with the sky. I have like probably 90% of my gallery photos are pictures of clouds, of skies, of sunsets. Sunsets too. And also, I like to take pictures of things that are heart-shaped, but they don't have to be done specifically. You know what I mean? It's like when I see a cucumber which has a shape of a heart, which is, I don't know why I brought that example because it's a terrible one, but you don't have to cut it that way. It has to be just like that. For example, there are leaves that I see, they're a heart shape, and nobody did that on purpose, so that's when I'm taking a picture of that. For example, a good example is like on a cappuccino, you see that heart, so that was done on purpose, and I'm not taking a picture of that. And I think because that's the beauty of just natural hearts. Okay, so let's do a quick thing, which quick question like things, which is 3 adjectives that describe me. It would probably be emotional, hardworking, and genuine. Those are the 3 things that just came to my mind. 3 things that I can't live without: my family, my friends, and my phone. I don't know whether a family can be considered a thing, but I'll just consider it in this context. 3 songs that I love at the moment. This couple of days I've been in love with Ed Sheeran's new album, guys. So the 3 songs that I'm gonna talk about are from that new album. The first one is Shivers. I'm in love with that song. The second one is First Times, and the third one is The Joker and the Queen. Guys, and probably you have seen the Joker and the Queen part on my stories, because I posted it the day I fell in love with it. It's the most beautiful song ever. That's that. And let's move to the Pinterest questions. There's this picture which is called 12 most beautiful questions ever asked. So I decided that it would be a great idea. Oh, what's happening? I'm sorry. It would be a great idea to kind of take those questions and answer, because I love that kind of questions, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So what would you do if you knew you could not fail? How beautiful is this question? I would probably try almost everything. I wouldn't say everything, because the things that are coming to mind right now are the things that I would usually try and would not be afraid of doing. But I think that I would try so many things that I'm really afraid of trying at the moment. That would be amazing. One example could be, oh my god, what would I do? I don't know. I would probably confidently write a book, because sometimes now, whenever I'm trying to write a chapter, I always think that I'm not good enough, that it's kind of a failure. There's so many people who are writing better things, and why am I even writing? Why am I even trying? So I would write a book for sure, confidently, and so much more. Who thinks you're beautiful when you wake up in the morning? My mom. Yeah, that's probably what it is at the moment. And oh, my grandma, for sure. How are you really? Today I feel great because it's sunny. The weather impacts my mood a lot, so today as it's sunny I'm very very happy, and I'm motivated because also it's Friday, so the weekend is coming, so I'm very very happy. At the moment I'm great, but there are days like for the past in the past week or in a couple of days like previous to this one, I was feeling a little discouraged. I didn't have motivation. I didn't really want to do anything. I just wanted to go on a vacation, which is nowhere near. How would you behave if you were the best in the world at what you do? I would just be the happiest person in the world. I would really really be happy, and I know that I would do so many things. Like for example, imagine that I'm the best writer in the world. I would do so many workshops, seminars, webinars, online courses, speeches, presentations. Like I would do anything that I could, to share the skills and the knowledge that I have, because it's a real and pure pleasure for me to share the things that I know and that I think that it would be useful for others. Like for example, sometimes I'm sharing tips on my YouTube channel, and I feel like it makes me really happy when I know that the things that I'm sharing are useful for somebody. So yeah. Are you finding your dream or are you creating it? I think it depends. I think it depends on where in your life you're at the moment. Like for example, I found my dream and now I'm creating it. I'm creating the path towards my dream, because I know that I found my dream a couple of years ago, which is that I wanted to be a writer, and then I decided that to reach that dream I had to create the path towards it, my own unique path towards reaching my dream. And I think it differs for everybody, but it depends. Sometimes you're finding your dream, and sometimes you're creating your dream when it's something new that hasn't ever been done before. If there was a solution to your anxiety, how would it look like? It would look like a vacation by the sea, listening to the waves, watching the sunset and taking pictures, millions of pictures of the sunset, and then taking my computer and writing a chapter of my book. With, again, my family and friends by my side, healthy and happy. That would be the solution to my anxiety. And of course, no coronavirus, because I hate it. When was the last time you did something for the first time? I would say it was a couple of weeks ago, I guess, and that was posting YouTube videos for the first time, because I've never done that before. I've always kind of interviewed myself when I'm alone at home, and I'm imagining that I'm a famous writer and I'm interviewing myself, asking the questions that I think people would be interested to answer. But that was the first time when I decided to post YouTube videos, and I was very very nervous about that. And I don't know, I hope I'm doing pretty great. I don't know, I'll just see from your feedback. Why are you worth knowing? Oh God. So I don't think I can completely answer that question, but I think because I'm a genuine person, and sometimes I feel like with the social media there's so much artificial stuff going on, and people are so discouraged and demotivated because of those artificial things, because of those things that don't really represent the reality, which in my case is not, because I'm sitting here with the things that I'm wearing on a daily basis, talking to you unprepared, and just being myself. So I feel like that's why it's worth knowing me, because I'm really being myself in the world of social media when so many people are trying to be the people they're not. And don't get me wrong, I'm not judging, I'm not saying anything bad. It's just sometimes it's really hard to understand what that person really looks like, whether that person represents their real life or not, and whether they're being just showing the good side of their lives and then hiding the bad side. And then it's hard for you to relate to that, because you think that your life is the only life which is imperfect, and everybody's lives are perfect and amazing and romantic. I think this is gonna be the last question. What or who lights you up? Any person who says something positive to me. And yeah, for example, when my manager compliments me, that person lights me up. I adore my manager. When my friends compliment me, when my family says something that really makes me happy, anything that has a good connotation and has something positive in it lights me up. And that's true. Whenever somebody, oh yeah, but especially there are times when somebody compliments you and says something about you that never crossed your mind. Like, for example, there was this time when somebody said oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know, sometimes people compliment me on things that I've never thought I would be complimented on. Oh yeah, so we had a guest at our office, and I guided him to the restroom because I was kind of the one who was his guide in the office. So I guided him to the restroom. It was one of our speakers, and then I waited for him to come out and then to guide him back to the room where he had to deliver a speech. And he was like, oh, you're so sweet, you're so attentive, not everybody waits for me, they always think that I might find my way back, and I'm first time in this office. That's the first time that I'm in this office, and sometimes it's hard for me. And so yeah, those are the things that light me up, because sometimes I just do things without thinking that might be something special or something, and then it turns out to be something special for somebody, and that means the world to me. And even you guys, when you comment good things on my posts, when you relate to my writings, when you say that you really love them, that lights me up, trust me. That makes me smile every single time. I hope you liked and enjoyed this video, because I wanted to prepare something for you, something that would feel like a genuine talk, a conversation with me, where you would get to know me and understand me better, because I feel like that's a very essential step when you even want to watch somebody's videos. You have to know them even a little bit to understand whether you want to continue watching them or not, whether you like them as a person before somebody who makes videos on social media. And if you like it, please put a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and also, oh yeah, people corrected me saying that I don't have to say ring the notification bell. Guys, go and watch Hailey Bieber's videos. That's apparently where I saw that she was saying ring the notification bell, and that's how I decided to kind of follow that same manner and say it. So yeah, and please follow my Instagram account, which is @loverrunaway, and just be happy, smile, and I'm sending you all the positive vibes and the smiles and the love in the world. Mwah! Till the next time.